everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Katie, and today I'm just going to be having fun picking out some books for my new Kindle. So I was asking my family because I've been thinking about getting a new Kindle for quite a while now. Now, I had the very original Kindle, and I'm talking about like, I don't know, whenever they came out, like 2012 or something, around that, maybe even younger than that. But whenever the very first Kindle came out, that's the one I owned. So I had that one, haven't used it in years. I got two Kindle Fires, but they're more like phone screens, so you really can't read from them. I mainly got them for watching movies when we traveled. So those are what those are for. They still work for that, I think. I haven't actually used them in a while. But I asked for my birthday if I could get a new Kindle since I've been reading more ebooks, especially if audiobooks aren't available, or if we're just traveling, camping, as well as like NetGalley ARCs, especially because I can send them straight to my Kindle. So I got a Kindle, and look how teeny it is. It is so small. So I knew it was going to be small. This is smaller than like the original one even was. Like, it's so small. It is, I think it's about 6 inches tall, I think. Yeah, I think it's 6 inches tall and like maybe 4.5 to 5 inches wide. So it is very, very small. I got a case for it. So I will actually be painting this case in this video as well. So you're seeing it before the actual painting, and I will do that after I pick my books and stuff. But so here it is. It's in its little case, and it's a plain case. I could have gotten a colorful one, but this one was cheap. It was like originally like $35, and I got it for like $8 or something. So my family was kind enough to gift me a month early because my birthday's not until the end of July. But they kindly gifted me a awesome little Kindle. It is the 2022 11th generation. Yeah, 11th generation Kindle. So I will link it down below if you want to check it out, as well as the case. So I will be painting this and probably using Mod Podge to seal it, possibly, or maybe an acrylic paint spray. Take out your Kindle first, though, before you do that. But so this is what it looks like, and it might open to a book that I'm actually reading right now, but this is what it looks like on the inside, and it automatically turns on when you open your case, which I love. So this is how small it is. It is so small. So I'm actually reading an ebook copy of a book I need to read for review, but I just decided it's easier to read the ebook for now. But it's so small. So you can change the setting and everything. I'm actually going to go to my home screen, which I finally figured out how to do. You just have to tap the top of the screen. But here it is, and I love that it has no glare, so I can show you what's on here. And so it's kind of funny, but I am an ebook collector. That's kind of bad. I mean, it's good in a way because I have many, many options. And this is also for like when I start to travel in my future job, whenever God has that plan. I have many Kindle books on my Kindle that I can read anything from. So if you want to take a wild guess at how many that I have on here, on my account, I have over 7,000 Kindle books on here. 7,000. But that's probably over 10 years of collecting and not reading. So I've probably read, honestly, maybe 50. And I'm talking, that's a maybe, honestly, because I never used to read ebooks, but I used to collect them just in case we went camping, we went on trips. I can't read in the car, really. I usually listen to audiobooks in the car, but I mean, at the hotel or wherever. So yeah, so I have over 7,000 books. I don't even know if it actually says 7,000 on here, so I can actually show you, but yes, I have 7,000 books on my Kindle. Yeah, I don't think I can actually, it actually shows how many, but yeah, I looked it up the other day and I was like, 7,000, that is a lot. So yeah, so I have a ton, and I actually, when I bought this, it was actually a Father's Day deal. Kind of funny, but it was a Father's Day deal. I think these were like, I think this one was like 20 to 30% off. And I also got a $15 ebook gift card so I could spend on books. So I actually ended up buying I think between 13 and 15 series books because they were only 99 cents. A lot of the like the Cozy Mystery series, they were only 99 cents. So I like stockpiled on those. So I got a bunch of those plus a couple of like clean romance series that sounded interesting. So I found quite a few. And I also found I did buy one book that wasn't part of a series, and that was, can we get it? In Search of a Prince by Tony Shiloh. Yes, I've read it. Do I love it? Yes, I do. And it was only $2.99. So I'm like, I'm using part of my credit and I'm buying one of my favorite books. It's like, yeah. I think the sequel wasn't that bad either. I think it was like $6.99 or something. So maybe I'll end up buying the sequel at some point. But yeah, so In Search of a Prince by Tony Shiloh was only $2.99. So I knew if I was going to reread anything, it would be that book because I loved it. I loved it so much. So I got a bunch, you can tell, a bunch of series books that like, they were like between like 5 to 20 something books per series. And I was like, I am going for all the series books. So yeah, I've been a collector, and 99% of these books were free at one point or another. So keep looking back at your favorite books. Keep looking, like sort your searches. Like if you search for Cozy Mysteries, this is also kind of like a handy tip video for Kindle shopping. But if you sort by lowest price, it doesn't work as well as it used to. For some reason, Amazon's algorithm changed, and I don't like it because they're also adding Kindle Unlimited into the lowest price. So it's not helping if you don't have Kindle Unlimited, and you can't like sort to where you can get rid of Kindle Unlimited books in your list. So that's the really big downside nowadays, is like that only happened like a couple weeks ago. So like before then, you could find all the freebies in a row. And yeah, not anymore. So, but also the Avid Christian Book Readers group on Facebook. I will link their group down below in the description box, but they have weekly freebies. So go back, make sure to double check on the price though, because prices do change, but they always list every single day of the week. I think Monday through like Friday or Saturday, they link all the freebies that are either Christian fiction or clean reads. So make sure to check that out. But yeah, so I thought, I don't have any Kindle Unlimited picked out. I have Kindle Unlimited. Also, that was another bonus for this. Kindle Unlimited free for 3 months. And I also asked my parents to buy me the Kindle without ads. So that way I heard, especially from my friend Amanda over at Book Lover Amanda, she has a Kindle and she paid to get the ads off because the ads were really explicit book choices, and she did not want to see those, and I know I do not want to see them to be tempted, so because I don't want to read them anymore. So yeah, so let's go ahead and look at my list if I can find it. Let's always find my list. See, I don't know where to go to list, cause like there's a list that says your Kindle Unlimited list, but that's not my list. My list is actually a what's it called, a wish list. So I'm actually going to put a book on my wish list so I can actually find my wish list, because that would be so much more helpful, right? So much more helpful. Okay. So let's see. What's under Kindle Unlimited here? Oh, it is my list. Why did I think that, that's weird. I thought for some reason that like it was on a different list, but maybe it's not. Interesting. Okay. I want to go ahead and find my list though, because I thought it was a different list. So I want to go ahead and find my list. So, and I spelled unlimited wrong when I made my wish list. I was like, oh, really? Like, that's always smart, isn't it? All right, so I'm going to go to my wish list. Okay, so here is my wish list, and there is already some Tessa Afshar books on here that I'm like really excited to get, but there's one that I really actually need to get. So I'm actually buddy reading this book called, can I look, get a little closer look for you? So it is called Becoming Hook, and it is by Mary Meckham. It's a villainous Peter Pan retelling, Legends of Neverland Book 1. And so I'm actually really happy about this because I love Hook. I used to watch Once Upon a Time, and for some reason I was a huge villain fan in that TV show. Like, Prince Charming was okay, but I was way in the mood more for the villains. I loved Hook, and I loved Rumpelstiltskin. I don't know what it was about those two characters, but I just loved them both. Like, yeah, so So when my friend wanted to read Becoming Hook, I will link her channel down below. It's Christy A. I don't know her last name, but I will link it down below. And we're also buddying reading it with Reese over at the Writing Songbird. So we're all buddy reading Becoming Hook. If you want to join, let me know, and download the Voxer app and let me know you're on Voxer. Like, message me over on Instagram, because like, if you want to buddy read it, I mean, I don't think the other girls would mind. So, but yeah, so that's the one I'm going to go ahead and download, because that's one that I really want. So I think yeah, we're good. Okay, so I got Becoming Hook. Oh, I love that cover too, even though it's in black and white. Can't see the actual color, but I might put the cover here so you guys can see. All right, so let's go back to my list. So I am mood reading in July, maybe even August too. So I want to pick books that like I'm in the mood to read. That might change in July, who knows? But I just thought we'd pick a couple of books while we're here. All right, let's see. Why can't I go back? There we go. Okay. I think I went back too far. No, we're good. Okay. And it also says, like, on my list, it says borrowed too, which I think is awesome. Like, I can actually go to my list and see which ones I have borrowed. So yay. So if you don't know about Kindle Unlimited, it is a borrow system like the library system. So like, you do pay a certain amount each month. I have 3 free months. I probably won't continue it because I just have too many books that aren't on Kindle Unlimited that I want to read right now for now. In the future, I might get Kindle Unlimited. But for now, 3 free months, and I'm going to go ahead and just read as many as I can. So there is some Tessa Afshar. I don't think I'm in the mood for Tessa Afshar right now. Let's see here. There's one called Dancing at Daybreak. That sounds really cute, by Valerie Comer. Oh, I forgot. Valerie Comer, that's actually part of a series, and I read the first book. Never continued, though. Ooh, I know what I want to read. Yes. This one. So this is the only series that I have not read of Melanie Dickerson's. It is the Imperiled Young Widows series. I honestly thought it had a different name to it. Okay. I honestly thought it had a different name. Maybe there's a different series. Okay. So I've never read this. It's 300 pages, so it's like a regular size page or book. It's not a novella or anything, but it's called A Perilous Plan. And Melanie Dickerson is like one of my absolute top 3 favorite writers ever. And I want to make sure I read every book that she's ever written. And I'm only like behind by like 3 or 4 books. And she has a big, extensive backlist. So I would like to read it. So I'm going to download that one. I don't know exactly how many books you can check out. I think it's 10, but I'm not sure. So we're just going to get a couple and go from there. So I'm basically going to I'm not going to borrow the entire series, because this is a series. It's like 3 books long, but I know I'm going to love it and continue it, so I can return it and get out the second book when I'm done. So let's go ahead and go. Let's pick 1 or 2 more, and I think and then we'll go into painting. So there was one that I saw Tony Shiloh had on her Kindle Unlimited list, and I just thought it sounded hilarious, honestly. I don't know what it was. It's a Grumpy Sunshine contemporary romance, and it's called Haley and the Yeti. I mean, come on. So I'll put the cover again here so you can see it closer, but just the name of it sounds hilarious. So let's see what it's about, actually. I want to see what it's about. So it says, her grumpy neighbor wasn't part of the plan. After her soul-crushing breakup, Haley Kindman is stepping out of her comfort zone, moving to sunny Tucson, Arizona, and shooting for the stars, literally. When she's not working as a phlebotomist, Haley's striving to meet her celebrity crush who's filming locally. Haley has even enlisted her grumpy next-door neighbor, affectionately nicknamed Yeti, to help her get onto the movie set. With his long locks, masculine beard, and alpine mountain physique, he's an obvious choice for an ally. All Yeti wants is to quietly develop software in his home office. But Haley throws his protective nature into overdrive after being injured in an incident. Then Yeti has no choice but to accompany Haley on her sightseeing, thrift shopping, iguana-saving adventures. Okay, that just sounds so cute. So I don't know if it's the first in a series. Let me see. Let me make sure it's the first in a series, because I don't want to miss anything if it's not the first book. Let's see. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's the first in a series. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that one, because that one just sounds like so much fun. And that cover is like so cute. So yeah, I'm definitely going to go ahead and grab that one. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and download that. Sometimes, especially like this type of Kindle, it is going to be a little bit more of a slower. There we go. All right, let's grab one more. I don't want to borrow too many because I don't know when I'm going to actually get to them. I'm definitely in July. I want to get to these, but for now, we're just going to go ahead and pick one more that we're going to mood read. So, oops. That was weird. That's really weird. I'm like, why did it do that? I don't know, no, I don't want to look at that. I think I just changed the view of my list, so that's always lovely. All right, let me go back to that list. I got problems. There we go. As you can see, I'm still getting used to this new Kindle because my old one had like the keypad on the bottom. That's how old it was. So yeah, that's a really old Kindle. All right, we're back to where we were. Thank you. Okay. So let's see. So I actually, before I even got my Kindle, I actually made a list of clean romances, fantasy, middle grade, different stuff that was listed. So like this is my entire, like not entire, but list of stuff that I have available. So I also have like, there's a book by Melanie Dickerson called Magnolia Summer, and it's Southern Seasons book 1. But this book was written like 10 years ago almost probably. But there's only ever been one book, so I don't know if it's a cliffhanger. I'm gonna have to write to her and ask her. Yeah, send her a message over on Instagram to ask her if it's like, can I read it as a standalone, or is it like a cliffhanger and you never wrote the second one? So there's also Crenshaw by Catherine Applegate, and I have read a couple books by her and enjoyed them. And this is about kind of like a make-believe friend that's like a giant cat. So that one's got potential. So let's see what else we have here. Let's see. There's one called Isle of Hugh, Hugh, a Lac Art Isle romance. So I think this is like a Scottish romance, so that has potential because I do love Scottish romances. I don't know why that's on my list. I think I already bought it. So there's one sci-fi book by a Christian author that's called Diverse Similarity, which is pretty cool. It's got like a ship on it. Interesting. Not sure if I want that or not, but I don't know what I'm in the mood for. Oh, I forgot. They actually have a lot of Tony Shiloh books on Kindle Unlimited. So there's one called An Ever After Summer, and it's got like a beautiful castle in the background. It's like an illustrated cover. But I don't know. I might get that one. But I really should read this series. So I don't know if the entire series is on Kindle Unlimited, but my friends Celestria and the writing Songbird both really enjoyed the Ilion Chronicles. So I think I'm going to go ahead and download that one too because it's free for Kindle Unlimited. So yeah, I think that's my last one. So the first one book is called Resistance. And so yeah, I believe it's a fantasy series, but like there's no magic in it, I don't think. But yeah, so I'm really excited, and I don't think I downloaded it. Download, thank you. Okay, but yes, so I am really interested to see what it's about. I'm gonna go ahead and share with you kind of what it's about. I didn't share with you what the other ones were about, but I think the one by Melanie Dickerson is like a spy series, like a Regency spy series. And then what was the first one that I got? I can't remember now. Wow, brain. What was the first one that I grabbed? Maybe that was the first one. I don't know. Wow, my brain just disappeared. Okay, anyways, so this one says, don't you know animals like you have no soul? Could God ever love a half-blood all of society looks upon with such fear and disdain? Jace once believed so, but when a tragic loss shatters the only peace he's ever known, his faith crumbles as the nagging doubts he's tried to put behind him descend on his grieving heart. With them come the haunting memories of the bloodstained past he longs to forget but can never escape. Taken from home at a young age and raised to serve the Emperor, Chiron Altair lives every day under a dangerous pretense of loyalty. After her unique observation skills and perfect memory place her into direct service to the Emperor, Chiron finds herself in further jeopardy as it becomes increasingly difficult to hide her belief in Elom, the one true God. So, sounds good. It's a Christian fantasy series. So, yeah. So, those are all the books. Oh, yeah. The first one was The Becoming Hook. But, I mean, it's a Captain Hook retelling, so I'm really excited. So, those are the 4 that I am going to be reading. hopefully in July. So that'll be kind of my beginning of my mood reading, possibly, or August. I mean, but honestly, I'm in the mood to read these right now. So we'll see if I actually end up mood reading them. So we shall see. So that is it. And I'm going to go ahead and add in to this video. I'm going to go ahead and paint this cover and you'll see my idea for it. It's a very simple design, but I've done it in the past in my Bible and other places. So I really feel like it's going to look really pretty on here. So yeah, let's go ahead and start painting. I don't exactly know how this is going to go because this is a Kindle case and it is a little bit on the shiny side, just a little bit. So I don't know how acrylic paint is going to adhere to this. But you know what? We're just going to go with it and see how it goes. We could always clean it or do Mod Podge over it or something, but I really wanted to just paint it and have fun with it. So I'm actually going to take one of the ideas where I've done it a few times in my Bible of doing kind of like a boho style theme with like leaves or flowers. And I just really wanted to do that. But I'm going to be doing fun colors today. I have my bin of Posca pens because I love them. And they're just one of the best things that I absolutely love to journal with. So already I know I want to do the, whatever this color is, aqua. I don't even think it has a name. It's just, I mean, it's a pretty like aqua teal color. So I want one of those. So definitely teal, purple. I kind of just want fun colors. I mean, even this bright pink is like tons of fun. So like just some really, really fun colors. And I don't know, I'm just feeling like really fun colors. So I'm going to do that. And I think I might do like a blue, maybe like either blue or maybe I'll do the blues because I kind of want to do a certain design. So I think I'll use a couple of different colors, like some blues, pinks, and purples. I think that's the color scheme we're going with here. There's a different blue. I don't know if I like that. I think I like these two better. So I think I'm going to go with those two. But we'll do that. I think those are the colors I'm going to use. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to move these out of the way. So this is one of the most easiest designs that I honestly feel like is one of the easiest. So I'm going to pick a couple of the lighter colors to do like my big splotches first. So I'm just going to use these. I was thinking about doing green too, but I think I'll just stick with like a purple, pink, and blue theme. So just want to shake these up, make sure they're good to go. I also have a paper over here too that I can use to kind of get my paint going a little bit here. So that way I know that they're actually working. Try to get a little bit of the paint going down. Okay, so I already did that one. Just getting my paint ready over here. All right, so I got a couple of my paints going. So, all right, so let's go ahead and have some fun. So I think I'm only gonna do the front for this video because I don't know if I wanna do the back or not. I'm unsure about that yet, but there's like a little lip here. I'm gonna try hard not to go over the lip because there's like a little edge. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do a little bit of the edge here, or as close to the edge as I can possibly get. And again, I don't know exactly how this is gonna look because I don't know how it's gonna react on this type of surface, but hey, you know, it might need like another coat or two, but we'll see how it looks with just one coat. So I'm just gonna go ahead and speed through this because it's probably gonna take me quite a while to color this. All right, so it's not completely dry yet, but I do know that my blue is completely dry. So this is what it looks like. I knew it was gonna pick up a little bit of the texture in the background only because, I mean, it does have a texture background. So I could put another coat of this paint, which I might go ahead and do. So we'll do that first. Okay, so I got my paint completely dry. I just waited a couple hours, but I put one extra coat on the pink, or two extra coats, and one extra coat on the purple and the blue, and it definitely looks a lot more pink and purple compared to when I put on only one layer. Like the pink and purple were too similar. So this is what it looks like so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some leaves and a few flowers as well to this. All right, so at the last minute, I decided to outline my daisies. I think it was a pretty good choice, so I think it looks really nice. I don't think I'm gonna add anything more to this. I'm pretty sure I'm all set, so yeah, so I think this is it. It looks really cute. I really love the way it looks. I got some inspiration from Pinterest and stuff, and I really wanted to add daisies because daisies is one of my favorite flowers, aside from sunflowers as well, but I felt like the daisies would go really nicely. So I would probably do a very similar pattern on the back. I might just add like maybe the blotches and the leaves and then leave the daisies on, but I won't show that. I might do like a little community post on YouTube. So I hope you all enjoyed this one, and I will be back for another video next week. So I hope you all have a blessed week, and I will see you all later.